Good evening. This is our evidence number 1 of English 5, in which they will talk about on answers regarding the environment and endangered species we start. Hello, good morning. Together with my father, Yareti, we will talk about a very important topic. How are you, Yareti?
Very good. And you, Mike?
Fine too.
With Hopper, Chai, their beautiful people were least to use our way.
Well, I say before, today we will talk about a mega important topic that not many realize its great importance and impact that is a cause on life and the planet.
They use how you already memorize my with Hopper and very important issue and time is where with Brown you're a surprise with how to take use it. She is Valentin. How are you?
Very good, and you?
We Alster said, can use leader of what you do?
If you look, I'm in charge of studying about our ancestors.
Okay. When was that your investigate the history before use?
That's how is it.
Oh yeah. They use breed. The history of the ancestors is important to use today.
Yes, look, I tell you, it is of great importance to study all our ancestors, to know about them so as not to make their same mistakes. Difficulties in this way, we learn and could that threat that for decades with without realizing it we follow their examples and teachings and we make the same mistakes so we change and our environment too.
Look, time or read her in notes the way not release their great imports of the use issues and their great impact is the cause.
That is why since we were children, we are talk about this subject, so that in a certain way we get involved and do not make the same mistakes, and we can change that chip. Let's say that we had the mentally of thinking about things before acting on them.
Although we are not only talking about the bad, our ancestors also did think in favor on the environment.
You are right, and the fact that animals were things, I think it was necessary signs, it was their way of began able to contain lives, was the only food they could find at that time.
Actually, we have a very true reason in the every room. The child use their different activity and with which humanity the developed and the evolved over the years as our agriculture, finance, and the hosting.
Today we know that some of these activities are still carried out in rural areas by pe- peasants and people who may not have a great life but enjoy what they do every day.
But listen, we cannot ignore the fact that they hunted too much and killed a lot of animals. I think we don't have much to tell about or discuss about that because many of the animals that lived at that time no longer exist and we cannot return them.
In unfortunately, not good way. What we do? is the large from Chaucer action where to go are but they were carrying on in the censor time and from Terred with large now think and how to important they be die.
Well, here we end with today's podcast. I hope you like it. Thank you very much and good night.